Hey guys, I'm HP. This is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is jazz guitar studies, basic 1-6-2-5 major progression. Sounds really complicated, but it's a really common thing in jazz which you need to learn. And here we talk about the basics, understand what the progression is, how you improvise and stuff like that, and how to analyze. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account to download this great backing track where I play piano. So let's get started. I'm gonna show what we're talking about here today. Oopsie. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna first explain to you what a 1-6-2-5 progression in major is, how to analyze it, and how you play this stuff which I just showed to you, and bring the whole thing in a concept. It's really simple, but jazz guitar or jazz in general is a kind of a brainer at the beginning, but you cannot skip the whole brainer thing if you really want to dive into jazz. So let's get started. First, I explain to you what is a 1-6-2-5 progression. To understand this, we first play the G major scale Ionian here in the most common position, I guess, this one here, G. Here, let me put the volume a bit down here. So that is a G major scale, a pattern which you probably know, or if not, then you learn it now. So 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3. G major scale. So now when we count through, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then start from the beginning again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 again. So these are the steps in the major scale. So now we're building chords. So you can build chords on each of those notes by just adding triads. So here's the root note, triad is here, triad is here, and triad is here. This results in a G major 7 chord. Now when you go to the sixth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is the sixth note. We do the same thing here. Root, triad, triad, triad. This results in a E minor 7 chord. Let's do this one here. You can hear in matches. And we go to the 2, so 1, 2, do the same thing again, triad, root, triad, fifth, also triad, triad. This results in an A minor 7 chord. And we go to the fifth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the fifth. Same thing again, root, triad, 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 results in a D7 chord. Here. So, and these chords in one row is 1 to 6, 2, 5. Or if you want to do the jazz ones, 1, 6, 2, 5. So G major is here, first fret, third fret, fourth, fourth, third here, G major 7 to E minor 7, 7, 5, 7, 8, 2, 5, damp the A string, 5, 5, 5, to D7, 5, 4, 5, 3. So let's play these chords on the backing track. You can, of course, take other chords or the other chord variations, but I just wanted to explain what is a 1, 6, 2, 5 progression. You could also, I mean, if you don't want to play the jazz chords, you can play 1, 2, 1, 6, 2, 5. You can play the normal triads, but in jazz you always play fourth chords. Okay. So this is the chord progression: G major 7 to E minor 7 to A minor 7 to D7. This is called a 1, 6, 2, 5 progression, and it's written in Roman numbers. So 1, 6, what is that? A V. German is a V. 2, Roman 2, and Roman 5. So 1, 6, 2, 5. Now, how do you, and now we're getting to the main thing, how do you improvise to that one? You can say, I just play G major, I just use these notes. Of course, that works if you want. Yep, that's the method. And honestly, it works great on a simple 1, 6, 2, 5 progression. You can say, why do I need to know theory about this? The trick is, it's because if you cannot do the theory on the simple things, you cannot do theory on the more complex things, and the complex things, this simple system doesn't work anymore. That's why we need to learn it from the scratch. And that's what we're doing now. So 1, 6, 2, 5. It's really simple. So the mode for the 1, it starts is the G major starting on the 1. This is G major scale. It's also called Ionian. Then on the 6, you start the scale on the 6th note. That will be here. And you may play from E to E a full octave. So this is now the so-called Aeolian scale played on the 6. Okay, on the 2 you start on the 2nd note, creates this scale. And again you play from A to A. And on the D you start the same thing, is Dorian. And on the D it's Mixolydian. It starts from D to D. Some people say, well, what's the deal? It's all the same notes. I can just play them like this. But it's really important for orientation. And as I said, if you cannot do the basics, you have no chance on more complex stuff. And there you cannot do it as simple as before. So first thing is, you just play those modes, that we call them modes, from 1, 6 to 5, Ionian to Aeolian to Dorian to Mixolydian with a backing track. Let me rewind here. That was pretty simple. Now it's 1 up, 1 down. First one up, second down, third up, third, fourth down, and opposite. Let's do that. Opposite. One is already harder. Okay, so you need to adapt to the chords just by playing the mode, either 1 up, 1 down, or opposite. And the ones down are harder because somehow people are used to have the orientation from the low note instead of the high note. but you need to know both. And as I said, it helps you for orientation. Second thing you need to do is to play the arpeggios. So these notes which I explained before, these, you play them in one row. Here and here. So G major, major 7 arpeggios here like this. Here. So this G major 7 arpeggio, third, second, fourth, fifth, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. So G major 7, E minor 7, those notes, root, triad, fifth, flat 7. Here we only have 1 octave in this pattern. Of course you can play it somewhere else, then you also have 2 octaves, but we keep it simple, just on one position for the moment. A minor 7 works over 2 octaves. So here 5, 3, 2, 5, 2, 5, 5, 3, 5. And the D7 is only 1 octave here. 5, 4, 2, 5, 3. Now same thing again. Play just from up and down. And up and down together with the backing track, and then pretty good to go. Now up and down. So these are the basic exercises. They help you for orientation. And now if you want to make this whole thing already into cool improvisation, you just mix the whole thing up with taking an arpeggio or taking a scale and then just playing melodic without knowing what you're doing, and then you're already pretty cool to go. I'll show you. Guys, at the final solo which I played, I put in the concept of following the chords either with the modes or the arpeggios, then playing freely just in the pattern, and added 2 additional concepts which are not part of today's tutorial, but I added playing bluesy and added playing Wes Montgomery. Bluesy was, and this, that's another concept. And that's a way where you can approach jazz. You know, you have a lot of different concepts and you create colors and moods, and that's really cool. But for all, I mean, some concepts you can work without knowing what you're doing, but as I said, only till a certain level. Like blues always works like blues, even if jazz blues or rhythm changes somehow. But as soon as you want to go really into serious improvisation, following the chords, you need to know these basics, and you need to be able to proceed and really execute which chord is playing with an arpeggio or a scale. Yo, I really recommend, if you're totally new to this stuff, to really work out this stuff. To 1625 is a very common progression, and there are whole books with licks just for 1625 progression, and there are all the basic knowledge comes from this, which I just explained in these jazz guitar studies here. Yo, one more to say, if you want to download the backing track plus the tabs of the stuff I just showed you, well, the movements, the arpeggios and the scales, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy for premium members. Please join them with a free member account and upgrade to a premium membership to download the stuff. You find the link in the tutorial in the HPCrazy Academy. If you have any further questions, you can also. Jazz is really a complex thing, and if it's too hard for you, I really recommend that you probably take 1 or 2 private Skype lessons or stuff like that. Can we work out your problems which you have? Yo, that's all me and Dr. Pink are having to say. See you guys.